Yeah, over here, Eddie GTV,
Let's
number
go.
one in Canada,
Number
young
one, baby.
stick,
Let's go.
number one.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
like, super congrats to that, man. Like, fucking, man, like, when I first thought of, like, send a message for you to be on the show, I wanted to, like, kind of, like, build my shit up a little bit more. Like, I want to get, like, some other guests and I want to get a momentum going. And then, it just worked out that, it was this date. I didn't even know, like, your guys' album was dropping on this date. I'm like, yo, you want to come on the show on this date?
You know what?
Um,
That's our bad too because we knew when our album dropped and we just been so scatterbrained. We didn't even like click two and two together. We probably would have pushed it, but it's like it is what it is, bro. It's all good. We didn't expect to go number one today, so.
For sure, for sure. How was that? Where were you when you found out the information, and like, how was like that first couple thoughts?
You know what's crazy? I woke up. I slept kind of through the night. I got to bed early last night, and I woke up to a bunch of missed calls from Junk this morning, like mad early. And because we have a 3 hour time difference,
Right.
I was like, oh shit, like what's this guy calling? Like I did everything. I posted everything. Like, what do you want from me, right? And then this guy, then I wake up to this guy calling me and messaging me. He's like, bro, he's like, don't freak out or whatever. I know you're asleep right now, but we went number one, bro. And I was just like, I was freaking. I woke up. I called my mom. I called my dad. And, yeah,
Yeah, for
it's
sure,
crazy.
for sure. You woke up to that like that, like that's
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I woke up to the news just today, man. I didn't even know. Like last night, I was excited. We were dropping the album. I didn't. We expected just to even chart at all would have been cool, but we charted one today, which was super super blessed. So
me. Like, I was happy for you guys too. Like, I've been excited to have like both you guys are super dope MCs. I'm excited to come on. And I woke up this morning. I went and got my weed. I came back and I seen that shit. I was smoking when I see you guys post that it was number one, and I was like, I just had my first joint of the day, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope.
yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
want to touch
I can't.
on
I'm still on cloud nine, bro. I can't believe it. Honestly, like it's crazy.
yeah, I want to touch on a couple things on the album. I've been listening to it all day. I
Oh,
probably
right
I
on.
probably I probably like played it at least 5 times. You
Hey,
know,
awesome. Yeah, we'll take the streams, man. Thank
awesome.
you.
Awesome. On Butcher Shop, like, the way you write rhymes, like, I can't imagine like you just sitting in a chair and sitting there writing the rhymes. The way the rhymes sound, like, to me, like, I picture you like this, like,
Like
you know,
walking
like,
around the room punching the air like
yeah, like,
like an angry fucking angry kid just running around his bedroom just punching and kicking the air. That's how I write verses, yeah. No, you know what's crazy? I write my best shit usually. I lock myself in my room and I do sit in a chair in my office usually, my writing room. And I'll probably smoke a little bit and then I'll just I kind of vibe out. And usually in between every song I write, the way I write is I don't like stop halfway. Like I won't just write a couple bars and then go do something else and then come back to it. Like I'm kind of a when I start something I have to finish it type of person.
yeah,
Excuse me. So when I start writing something, I pen the whole verse through and I sit there start to finish. So I'll sit there on my desk and I'll start with the first bar and I'll go all the way through. I don't really stitch it together, ironically. I just once I start, I kind of just that's the way I write. I go through the whole verse like that.
do you do if you're the one on the hook, you do the hook first, or do you do the hook after?
When if there's a hook, usually it depends actually. Um, Originally, like if I get a beat that's really like melodic and like super like I can hear a lot of melodies on it and harmonies and stuff, I'll probably work on a hook first, which will be easier to shape the verse after because I've got the hook, so I can I know what I'm going off of. I know what the song's based on. I can feel the vibe based off the hook because the hook's a really important part of the song, right? And I'll usually go from there. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Goats. Like for me, like, I always hear the term. It's been around in hip hop for a long time. L Cool J, and came up with it. But like, I hear on some shows people be like, "Oh, this person's a goat and this person's a goat." Like,
Yeah.
how can one more than one person be a goat to me? Like, it's called greatest of all time. Like, what is your stance on that?
You know what? I look at it like a mind state. It's kind of like, this guy's the champ, this guy's the GOAT. Like, it's like an ultimate form of flattery. I
Yeah.
find like, when you call someone the GOAT, it doesn't necessarily need to be them being the greatest of all time. Because first of all, that's an opinionative stance. Like whoever
For
the
sure.
greatest of all time is will change. You ask 100 different people, they're going to give you 100 different answers, right? So it's
For
all
sure.
subjective. Goats just are kind of an internationally known, universally known name for someone that's just a super like good at what they do. Like, yo, this guy killed that, bro. He's the GOAT. Meaning like not only did he kill it, but we have a tremendous respect for them type of situation. That's why we decided, well, lions eat goats. So like if y'all are the goats, we're the lions. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure. And like the album cover, holy shit! Like man, album cover of the year. Like album cover.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Like,
We knew we wanted to do something different. We knew we had such a crazy project on our hands that we knew the album cover just needed to be something completely left field. And when they came up with that idea, it was we were Junk that came up with the idea, if I'm not mistaken. But we had originally planned to go. We went to Valley Village. We bought like the old dress shirts and everything. Like we were really gonna reenact it. We sat there and like took pictures, and he had like his hand on my shoulder. Like it was hilarious, right? And then it just we couldn't quite nail it as perfect as like the actual picture. So we ended up just photoshopping, getting like us professionally photoshopped onto it.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the song all for it. He said like these girls do anything for the dick, right?
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
But what is something like because I imagine like you're young Stitch, people want your attention, like not just girls. Like what is the craziest thing that somebody has done to try and get your attention?
Oh man.
I assume there's like some crazy shit.
I mean, you know, I mean, like I've seen titties at a show and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's been a few crazy stories. I don't really want to put anybody on blast because a couple of the stories I'm thinking of, those people still follow me and religiously. So in case they see this, I'm not going to use any names.
Yeah, I don't need any names, but
There's been some times where people go above and beyond to get attention. But you know what? I'm a super nice person, and if someone goes out of their way and hails up my craft and shows me love, I tend to show them love back.
for sure.
But yeah, there's been some wild stories for sure. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that. I can't fully answer that one.
Okay. Yeah, I actually noticed like a couple times throughout the I heard ghost references. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I believe in ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I actually noticed that when I was listening to it today, there was a couple ghost references. Do you feel like I feel when I'm in some places, I feel like there's a presence there, like I'm not alone.
Yeah.
In a room, and in some places I don't feel that.
For sure. I've had a couple experiences in my life where like even houses I've lived in where I almost swore that there was something going on, some sort of crazy activities. So I'm definitely believing ghosts and spiritual stuff, and I believe in God, and you know, I believe in a higher power, should I say. It's complicated, but I believe there's something out there for sure.
I mean, like I also feel like there's there's a God, but I don't know if I believe it like the religious way, like the
No, I don't really believe in like a white, like Caesar Borgia looking Jesus, but I believe in like a higher power, and you know, there's certain things that, you know, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and like there's some things are so coincidental that you feel like there's got to be something kind of orchestrating it a little bit. Otherwise, I feel like the earth would be even more of a shit show than it is now. You know what I mean?
and like me, I don't believe Jesus is a white guy.
No, yeah, me neither. After that bar, I know. Yeah, that's a big bar. Controversial to say the least. But you know what? It had to be said. You know, with the I don't want to get too much into religion, but I mean, you know, I just feel if you look at even geography, even if you're not religious, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. If you do read the Bible, and that's up to you. If you do or you don't, that's up to whoever. But if you do read it, it did say feet like they were burnt in fire and skin like brass and hair like wool. Like that's not a white blue-eyed man. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. That song, "Streets on Fire," and the video and like everything on that, super dope, super dope. And like me, there was a lot of talk about racism in there, and like for me, I find like I actually think a lot of people that are racist haven't been around, haven't been really around like a lot of people enough.
yeah,
You know, like so, like I feel like they just have this like a thing in their mind of like how other people are.
yeah.
Like like me, I've been around everybody. You know, I've been around everybody. There's great people and everything, and there's shitty people and everything. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, that's it, bro. Exactly.
on
At the end of the day, I believe in karma. Like, believe in like, as long as you treat people good and they treat you good, that's what's important. As long as you treat others how you want to be treated, that's the most important, part of life. And whatever you choose to believe, as long as that's what it represents, it's cool. The second if your religion's starting to tell you to do some crazy ass shit that is obviously not good or not right, then that's when you have an issue.
yeah, on Only Humans. Like I sense a kind of like a frustration sometimes for like the industry type like rap shit, right?
Yeah.
And I took away from that like me, I was a rapper before. And I was kind of just very into like going to shows like all the time, just living the rap life, and like I find like you have to kind of have a kind of a break from that, and like
Yeah.
I almost sense like maybe like the frustration like from that song. I almost feel like maybe like I don't know if this is true. You can tell me, but like do you feel you have like too much rap in your life? Do you feel like
I'm a hungry musician. Like, I'm really inspired, like, when it comes to actually creating. Like, I love making music. So that's not so much the issue, but the whole lifestyle of rap, like I've been doing it. I'm 30 now. I've been doing it since I was like, 16 years old or 15,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So you start to understand the game. You start to understand how people move and how people think, and you get a grasp of the industry. And it gets tired out and certain parts of it, but there's certain parts of the game that I love too. I love the competitive nature. I love creating. I love seeing what other people are doing. It's just, yeah, sometimes the rap game especially gets a little played out with the shit people do and some of the gimmicks and shit like that. It gets a little lame at some points, but I mean, there's parts of it I love too. So it's all over.
like for me, like I'm doing the show every week.
Yeah.
I find like the early part of the week, if I grind super hard and get all my shit done,
Yeah.
and I spend maybe like my Wednesday, my Thursday, kind of like not doing that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I feel like it frees my mind a little bit. Like
For,
if I just like kind of like, but on some weeks, if I slack early on in the week and I gotta like do shit the whole week,
yeah.
like I'm not really on point as much as I can be.
No, I
But
hear you. I hear you. Music
yeah,
is crazy, man. It definitely shapes my mood, and like depending on what mood I'm in, it changes the kind of music I listen to changes. Like, I listen to a lot of R&B, sometimes jungle, EDM. Like, it all varies. Like, I don't just listen to rap. I listen to everything. Music is it's a big part of my life for sure.
for sure, for sure. Stealth Bomb.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how long has it been since you've been with them?
So I signed back in like well, I didn't officially sign, but I joined the team back in like June, and then when I went in when I turned up in Vancouver in November, sorry, that's when we got the actual contract signed. But I've been rocking with them, representing them for like like 8 months now, 7 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been fun, and we're just getting started. Like, COVID's got everything kind of on a halt, so right when COVID's done, we're going to get the ball rolling.
For sure. For sure. Definitely. Yeah. I don't want to take too much of your time. But I just want to tell you congratulations on number one. Congratulations on a dope album that I'm gonna have in my playlist for a long time.
Hey, my guy, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for having me on the show, bro.
And definitely on another time, like when we have time to break down and do a bigger interview, I'd like to have you back on.
Bro, anytime, man. Holler at me. Today's a big day for us, as you
I
know.
know, I know.
Junk can agree. He's got a little party going on. I got a little something going on right now. But yeah, man, in the future, anytime. And if you want more artists and shit on your show, man, let me know. I can definitely connect you with some people that I'd love to get to.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for this.
Cheers, brother. Thank you.
And have a good night.
You too, bro.
All right, peace.